The Legend of Zelda has always been one of the most iconic video game franchises of all time, and now Hyrule has been thrust into war thanks to the minds of Koei Tecmo, and the result is a game that blends both aspects of the beloved series and mechanics of the Warriors lineup. This is Hyrule Warriors. Hyrule Warriors is a hack and slash frenzy of a game, developed by Koei Tecmo and Nintendo. It shares many characteristics from the Warriors series of games, hence the Warriors in Hyrule Warriors. As a hardcore gamer and a fan of the Legend of Zelda series, I have to say, I was really looking forward to this game since its announcement. Finally, I have the chance to play as multiple characters from the Zelda series and show off their power. However, it should be noted that this game is indeed a Zelda spin-off, and if anyone that was too blind to be aware of that buying this game, you will be in for a surprise. Whether if that's a good or a bad thing is up to you. With that being said, this game has a lot going for it, and a lot. However, Hyrule Warriors does have its issues, but nothing that breaks the game or the fun. In this hectic review, you're going to see the truth be told about this anticipated game and how it could potentially please the Legend of Zelda and the Warriors fan in all of us, and why this game should hold a place in your Wii U library. Hyrule Warriors' presentation is top-notch, from its user interface right down to the details you see in its varied maps and battlefields. This game has a huge amount of fan service, and no, not that kind of fan service, that all Legend of Zelda fans should enjoy, from the characters, the settings, and the weapons. Graphically, this game is impressive, very impressive. The environments, the enemies, and the weapons, especially the character models, all look great. Like seriously, whoever did the character design for Link, Sia, Ganondorf, and the rest of the cast, they really need to work for Nintendo for the future of the series. Round of applause for these fine designers. However, I'm saddened that Hyrule Warriors is a native 720p game, and the game does float around 30 frames per second in single player. Though this isn't a problem due to the nature of the game, I still would have liked it at 60 frames per second. Come on, Wii U. Both the in-game and the story cinematics are beautifully done, but I felt the game could have used a bit more on the story side of cinematics. The music of Hyrule Warriors is incredible. It perfectly remakes many staple and memorable themes from the Legend of Zelda series into a new orchestrated rendition of beauty, or into a power metal inspired track that will finally and definitely get you to hunger for battle. Honestly, I could listen to the soundtrack all day, hell, all week, hell, how about forever? And the option to set up any stage with any music once you unlock it will give you the freedom to battle to your own beat. The story for Hyrule Warriors isn't one that you'll have begging Nintendo to stick in the Zelda timeline. It's definitely a fun fantasy story, but it's not anywhere close to the first thing that people will think when you think The Legend of Zelda. Despite that, it's still very interesting and does the source material justice. Think of it as The Legend of Zelda New 52 without the entire relaunch or retconning. All in all, the presentation for Hyrule Warriors does not disappoint. As awesome as Hyrule Warriors' presentation is, the gameplay is the real showstopper. Following the motif of Dynasty Warriors, you are thrust into battle as the commander of an army. Your character is able to perform destructive attacks, amazing combos that decimate the opposing army, and honestly guys, I can do this forever. Hyrule Warriors makes slaying legions of Bokoblins and Bulblins too enjoyable. But that's one part of Hyrule Warriors. The second part of Hyrule Warriors is capturing keeps and directing your army. This adds strategy to the gameplay and really captures the art of war that many, including myself, have been asking for in a Zelda game. Knowing what keep to capture and where to direct your attacks will definitely push the war in your favor. If you decide to go mindlessly after your enemies and destroy any enemies any which where, you'll lose. Fast. You have the option of choosing from some of the most iconic characters across multiple Zelda titles, including such fan favorites as Link, Zelda, and Midna, as well as enemies with the likes of Ganondorf, Zant, and Girahim, who I've been dying to play as honestly. Not disappointed. Each character plays differently and has unique attributes to their abilities and weapons. No need to worry about clones here, people. Each character has a certain number of weapon classes, and at least 3 weapons within each class. There is a different diversity with the weaponry, however I must complain it seems unfair to some characters, as some fighters have up to 3 weapon classes, maybe even more, while certain characters only have 1 weapon class, which really cuts down on each individual character's own diversity. Along with the weaponry, characters are able to collect and use stable items from the Zelda series to access secrets and take down bosses. It offers some Zelda flair, but it's more of an afterthought really. The amount of content, gameplay, and replayability in this game is staggering. Aside from the good 12-hour storyline, you have the option to replay each of the stages with different difficulty settings for more challenges and better loot. Don't worry about that hard mode guys. Once you beat the game the first time, you'll unlock Hero Mode for additional challenges and incentives to replay the story. Along with all of this is the intimidating Adventure Mode and the quirky Challenge Mode. Adventure Mode places you on a Zelda NES style map to complete tons of missions with each of their own set of rules and bonuses that you may have to find to complete to advance to certain areas of the map. This mode is the real trump card of Hyrule Warriors, as many secrets and treasures that cannot be unlocked in the story mode have to be unlocked here. Each mission is unique and fun, and some force you to play certain characters, assuring that you will try every character at least once. Also, if you're connected to the internet, then friends can help you with missions, and in turn, you can help them to unlock some awesome loot. What's more is that you have the option of strengthening your character through leveling up in the dojo, crafting badges, and synthesizing weapons and searching out heart pieces and containers. Hyrule Warriors has the option to play with a friend in local 2-player co-op, which one player plays on the screen and the other player plays on the gamepad. It offers a great experience to play with your buddy and take down enemies and divide and conquer. But, yes but, when you play multiplayer, the resolution suffers a blow and drops. However, this is only noticeable through in-game cutscenes, and the frame rate also takes a hit in certain instances, but trust me, this isn't anything to distract or to take away from the experience. Now we get to my favorite part of the review, hypes and gripes. Hypes! You get to play as iconic Zelda characters that each have their own set of skills and power to destroy everybody. The designs, people. Honestly, I can say that the Zelda cast has never looked better or more battle ready than they do in Hyrule Warriors. This Link has to be my favorite Link design, hands down. The replay value. Honestly guys, I've poured hours into this game and I don't see an end in sight for me. Legend mode, adventure mode, challenge mode, oh my! Collecting all the weapons, level up all the people. This is a completionist dream, or nightmare, come true. The freaking music guys, oh my god. To this I can headbang, I can dance, I can fight, I can kill! The adventure mode is sheer rewarding genius that has doubled with the networking feature. Lastly, this game fulfills my dream of experiencing war through the eyes of the Legend of Zelda, and the strategy, combat, and the map presence and awareness has my toes on end with exciting combat! Gripes. No freaking online multiplayer? Are you kidding me, bro? Really? This game literally begs for it. Other than the bombs, all other items don't feel like they quite belong. Hookshot, arrows, let's kill a Deku Baba, let's go over a cliff, man, the bombs are where it's at. Some characters only having one weapon class, really that makes them feel less important than other characters. I mean, Big Boy Ganondorf only has one weapon class. What the heck? Again, Hyrule Warriors is a fun and very successful spin-off to the Legend of Zelda series, albeit with some issues. However, those issues are enough to detract from the entire package. It's fun, energetic, and a blast to play by yourself or with friends, and with DLC on the way, this rewarding experience only seeks to get grander in the coming months. With addictive gameplay, high replayability, and enough Zelda flair to be worthy of its source material, Hyrule Warriors proves to be much more than a Zelda Skin Dynasty Warriors title. This is not a Legend of Zelda game, but it's a grand celebration of the games and stands worthy of the name. Many of you will be like, of course you're into this game, you're a Zelda fan. Well duh, this game was built for Zelda fans. And with that being said, I give Hyrule Warriors a 9.25 out of 10. Well, there you have it people, the Hyrule Warriors Hectic Review. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, favorite, all that good jazz, and share this review among with your friends. And I definitely recommend you guys buying Hyrule Warriors. So until the next review, or until the next Hyrule Warriors video, I've been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.